Militant affection. Militant affection.
It should be fine. If you see someone come up behind me, let me know.
Okay, yeah, because I can see all these windows behind you. It could be like a rear window situation. Yeah,
Someone's right behind you.
there. Yeah.
And nobody's coming out here anyways because the wind, man. No one's out.
Oh, and people are afraid of the winds. Like, there's a virus going on, but have you seen this wind?
It's insane. It's
17 miles an hour? I'm talking about COVID-19. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
You're about to make that into a 17-19? Yeah, I get it.
Are you drinking whiskey again?
Yeah, it's all I ever drink. I'm always drinking whiskey. I made some whiskey gingers tonight.
Oh, yeah, whiskey gingers. Nice, dude.
Yeah, that was good, man.
We were just talking about those, kind of.
And then I did some editing for some magic videos. I got Caitlin to be quiet so I could record all the audio I needed.
You stuck her you tied her up and gagged her?
She was meditating. She was like doing a yoga thing. And I ruined it because she just heard me talking about Magic the Gathering. But
yeah, but isn't the point of meditation is whatever's going on around you, you don't notice it, you know what I mean?
That's my new excuse now. I'm like, you should have gotten over that.
I should make it harder.
The problem is I took a half hour of recording audio, and then I'm like, okay, you can talk. Don't worry, we're good. And I started doing the editing and realized I had my microphone on mute the entire time.
Oh, shit.
I spent a half hour of talking to no one.
Dude, I just started I recorded a video before this, and right when I started recording the audio, people in the hall decided to have a big discussion. And I'm like, just right when I start. No, it wasn't in English. I don't know what people are saying.
So it could be good, though.
It could be good. And then I'm like, I have to wait. I got to spread my...
There's a plane.
My hate speech. Is that a...
Like, hey.
That was a plane? What are planes doing out?
I know. I live near the airport, and I'm like, you shouldn't be out. Airplanes, this is insanity.
You're supposed to stay inside.
That's what I told them. One plane a day. It goes straight to Britain and back. That's all it does.
Straight to Britain and back. Doesn't drop anyone off. It turns around, comes back.
It's an express. It's an express with a bunch of parachutes.
What was the name of that chick that flew? Amelia Earhart, right?
That dumb.
No one knows what happened to her. She just started flying and then she disappeared.
Didn't she choose to go across the Pacific and then...
Oh, she was going that way? I thought it was the Atlantic.
I don't know. It's one of the big ones.
Can you name all the oceans?
Pacific, Atlantic, Indian. That's all, right? Arctic is our Arctic one.
There's another one. What about the Red Sea? That's a sea.
I was gonna say the Dead Ocean, but it's the Dead Sea.
So
you find them all?
You watched this movie? How do you feel about it?
Dude, you had to watch porn. That's all that was. Dude, I watched it while I was doing work, and it was like so hard to do work.
Well, the Arctic Ocean, you're right. And then there's the Southern Ocean. Oh, it's a proposed ocean.
The what ocean?
The Southern Ocean. But I think they seceded from the oceans. No,
That's a civil ocean war?
Atlantic, Arctic, Indian, Pacific, and Southern. Okay, the Southern is a new idea because it's around the... All right, whatever. But it's all porn. I told you it was porn.
Dude, I was trying to do work, and I'm like, I couldn't even focus. I was like, I was bored with sex by the end. I was like, this is...
Dude, I watched that movie when I was like high out of my mind too. When I was like, I took like an edible, and this is when I was living in like Sunset Park in like this Chinese kid's house, and I broke his bed, and I was just sitting there watching this thing, and
broke his bed.
Well, I'm a big fat white American. He was a little Chinaman, and
he had a bed made of straw, and I just hopped right on.
I broke it every night. I like had to put like duct tape because I was renting it from him.
Duct tape the door, or the duct tape the bed. I used to have a futon that was broken. It kept wanting to be a couch. It kept just like folding in, so I had to put cinder blocks under the bed so it wouldn't fold in, so I could sleep on it.
Dude, the kid had one of these like 2-inch mattresses too, like a boarding school mattress. You know what I mean? One of these. It was awful.
I've heard of people who they sleep on just like a mat. They roll out a mat and sleep on it.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I say people. I say one person ever told me that, and I was like, "What?"
I mean, I see the advantage because I feel like I waste a lot of time just lying in bed, and if it wasn't nice, I wouldn't do that. But yeah.
Well, they said that. Sorry, I was trying to block the wind. They said that that it was like they had one room in the apartment, so they were like, "It's perfect. I just roll my mat, and I have an entire room." You're sleeping on a mat. You're out of your mind. You're 45 years old. You're never going to make it in comedy. You're a loser.
Oh, it's a comedian?
Yeah, it was a comedian. It was at the comedy studio. It was in the back room, and someone was telling me, I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I'm all about the minimalist lifestyle, but I like a nice I sleep on the floor, but I sleep on a mattress.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have a girlfriend, so I'm not allowed to sleep on the floor. It's just stupid.
Oh, that's a good question.
It's much cheaper.
Do chicks like sleeping? Would a chick sleep on a mat in the ground? Maybe. No?
Nah, they do good things for themselves. It's like mental health.
But no, I like, because you know how like there's all these comedians that like live in vans and shit? Like that's like, or like there's a lot of dudes that do that. I was like, do chicks do this? There's a lot of chicks that do it too if you Google it.
Are there? Because I figured it's something so dangerous, you know?
Well, it was fun. The one video I did watch, I mean, the chick, she was very attractive. She was like, in the morning, I take 3 showers, and then I do yoga in my bikini. But no, and then at one point, her like tire got busted, and she sat in the side. She was like in a campground. I was like, I need help. And then she's like, and then a nice man propped everything up, didn't charge me anything, and sent me on my way. I was like, well, isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice? That happens to every guy in a van. Someone just shows up and he's like, oh, you have a flat? Let me take care of that. Oh, man.
But no, there's a lot of gals that live that life.
Yeah. Well, I watched that movie and like at first I was like, I'm liking this. This is like awesome. And then like around like the 2-hour mark, I was like, is he gonna bang her again? Like I can't watch them bang again. I can't do it.
I guess you can't just watch people have like movie sex.
You can't watch 2 people bang like 3 times. You're like, okay, I've watched you bang once already. I'm very bored of you people.
But what if they were like in those windows behind you? You could watch strangers bang through the windows 3 times, I think.
One of my old apartments, I saw someone like take his shirt off, and I was like, "Ooh, this is crazy! I can see." And then it was a guy, and I was like, I saw nothing.
Then there's a guy, and I was like, "Ooh, we gotta record this."
I called Kate. I was like, "You gotta see this dude.
Look at this guy. Look at that dick.
Ribcage for days." Oh,
wait, you're telling me you didn't like this movie? You watched the whole thing?
Oh, it was great. No, the plot was great, but the porn part got. I was excited because
I can agree with you there. I think that the porn scenes were too long because the actual story was like gripping to me.
It was a great story, and like as I was like watching it, I was like, at first I'm a guy, so I was like, this is awesome, dude. Look at this shit. She's jerking this dude off, and then like by like the 4th time, like there was a close up on the dick coming, and I was like, I think I'm out on the sex part, but the story's good.
You're right. Yeah, the sex was too long. It was like all artsy fartsy, and then all the other scenes were like the interest. Like when she has to go back into the club, or he does, and she's with that other dude, and then like he goes to her house and he's at the door and shit, and he's just sitting there.
Yeah,
very,
dude.
like, gripping, compelling scenes.
It was good, dude. If they had like 2 like solid like sex scenes, I would have been like, man, I want more of that. But since I got too much of it, I was like, it was like eating pancakes, man. You know, the old Mitch Hedberg. So like pancakes, you're excited at first and you're tired of it by the end.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I can't watch this dude bang another chick. I'm over it.
That movie was initially in 3D.
It
was. It's true. That's why the overscene of the dick coming out when it was released at like the Cannes Film Fest, it was in 3D.
That dick coming would have been amazing in 3D. Although it did kind of gross me out, which like, I I seen that dick come. I was like, ugh. And then a part of me was like, oh, you're straight. Cool. You're never sure until you see it up close, and you're like, oh, that's not for me. That's.
I mean, it's always the joke though. You don't just strictly watch lesbian porn though. You watch dudes fuck chicks.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's the idea of like, well, you like a big dick, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That was like, I know what's his name in the Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Ron White,
Ron White
baby.
used to do that bit, yeah.
Yeah, he's a genius.
That
was good.
Great. Yeah.
It makes sense, but yeah, it is kind of comforting sometimes when you see something like that, and you're like, I know something about myself now. Like, cool, that's good information. But no, then I was totally surprised he didn't have sex with the tranny. I thought that was gonna be like, they're gonna make me watch this dude fuck a tranny, and then I was like,
seemed like genuine, like it was actually the actor being afraid of the tranny. You know what I mean?
Like the actor didn't know the end of the scene yet.
Yeah.
Where he's like, whoa, is this really? No.
But then at the end of that, he is making out with her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd probably make out with the tranny. The dick thing's the problem. That's really like, I don't know, man.
I think it's gayer to make out than to suck a dick.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
I've heard of that. I heard that argument from Stanhope about was it a Lemon Party?
Oh yeah.
Where like the two dudes making out is like the most grossest part. Because it's like so passionate. It's like, oh.
Well, you think about it this way, like we do like comedy, right? We're trying to make men and women laugh, but we make men laugh, which is like we're making them release like good feelings, dopamine. We're like verbally sucking their dick, you know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that at all. I ain't no queer if that's what you're asking.
I'm not asking. I'm telling, dude.
Apparently, maybe I am. I have no idea.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm on artsy fartsy fuckhead. I like a movie like that.
Dude,
the sex scenes were a little too much. They should have been a little shorter.
No, it was good. Because like I don't know any artsy fartsy movies. I'm like, yo, that movie Game Night with Jason Bateman, that was a solid banger. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. It was like with Tina Fey and is it James Bateman? Whatever Bateman.
You can keep. Was it John Bateman? Jimmy Bateman?
Some Bateman. It was a solid, like, that's pretty funny. And like that's the kind of movie I normally watch. And I was like, I want to watch something artsy and like interesting. I tried to watch the other one, the Battleship Potemkin or whatever.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, okay, is
it too old?
Like, not even too old. It was like I was working, so I couldn't like multitask with the reading. It was like in Russian or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's in Russian, yeah.
Well, it was Russian and as well it's silent, so I had to read every time they said something where they're like,
ooh,
the war is upon us. And I'm like, I gotta fucking reconcile this account. I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah. Even though I like artsy fartsy shit. Old movies, a lot of the time I can't do it. If it's like made in the 50s or before, I don't know. It's not works in my brain.
See, I like the getting into the elite stuff of everything, of like the artsy fartsies, like the hard stuff to watch, or like in food, I like fine dining stuff. I like
okay,
something ridiculous. So it's like interesting to me, even though I know nothing about it and it's over my head, and I probably missed half the message of that.
Nah,
movie.
Dude, it's all bullshit. If something's art or whatever mainstream, it's all bullshit.
I picked up a lot of dick. That's all I got.
You should watch. You should watch Enter the Void and give me the review.
What is that on Netflix too? I'm gonna be.
Enter the Void is it's by the same director. He does DMT and the police kill him, and then he goes on a vision through his mind of his whole life.
Oh fuck, dude, that's oh my god. Oh, dude, I remember watching The Butterfly Effect as a kid, and that fucked me up. I couldn't imagine watching that.
It's a lot of the same shit of like the long shots. Like the first scene is like 15 minutes of him just smoking it, gradually watching the world kind of fade.
That's cool. Maybe I will. I'll probably watch it, but I would watch it high. Like, let's just go all in. Man.
Yeah.
I'm not a good drug, so if it was weed.
Do you like superhero movies? I don't remember.
I don't like action movies, which is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Although I did watch all the Fast and the Furious movies during the quarantine.
Oh yeah, we went over this. Yeah. Well, which one's the best one? 3?
It's the one with the heist. It's like a heist. It's like number 4 or 5.
Okay.
I think Caitlin put it the best. She said it was like Ocean's 11 on cough syrup. It was pretty much what it was. It was like it's funny how like the beginning of the movie they're like small time criminals, and by the end they're like fighting like kung fu, and like the 7th movie with like a spy, and you're like, you were just a guy who raced cars and like stole money. You're not a professional fighter. How did you get this skill? Where did this come from? It made no sense. But it was a good ride. It was a good stupid ride.
I remember the first one. I remember my brother renting it from Hollywood Video, and we're watching Fast and the Furious. Yeah. I don't even remember it, but I hear the second one sucks. Of like all of them, the second one's the worst one.
Dude, my brain is such mush. I have no idea the difference.
Well, the Tokyo Drift one must have seemed different because it was in Tokyo, right?
Yeah, Tokyo Drift was different, and I didn't. That was all right, but the main character of that one, I was a little down. See?
Oh, he had Down syndrome.
We just have that
He was
slow
Asian?
and sudden. That's you have that southern drawl where you're like, dude, are you southern or something? Did you miss a chromosome? What happened? Like something wrong?
You can't watch a movie start. Have you ever seen? You like Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump, that Downsy motherfucker. Oh man,
I'm not a Forrest Gump fan. That movie's garbage.
I figured you would think that's garbage. Probably like.
But don't you think that movie's garbage? The whole thing is all, I don't know. That's basically a superhero movie. You know what I mean?
You hate a good time. Like that's like a fun movie.
I want a nice depressing piece of shit police of. Hey, I like the movie Crank. You ever see Crank?
No.
Jason Statham. Oh, Crank's only like 70 minutes long. You can bang that out. It's a good one.
I bet I could watch out with Caitlin. She'd enjoy that. She likes Jason Statham. All women like Jason Statham.
What about gay women?
I guess you're right. Well, they're impressed by his strength.
You know how gay women watch male gay porn. Lesbians watch male gay porn.
Why? I never. That's not even true.
Because they got no dicks in their life. They need to see dicks to get off.
Shut up. That's not true.
Well, just the same as how women watch. Straight women watch lesbian porn. You know this.
Yeah, because women are hot, but like that's no point. If you were like 100%,
do a little Google research. No, lesbians don't automatically hate men. That's not like you're associated. You're using.
All my experiences have been a lot of hatred.
So I guess lesbian women and gay men don't get along. Is that what you're saying? Because
I don't think they do. I don't think lesbian women and gay men get along. I don't know. All I know are straight white men. That's all I know. My mom's a straight white man.
You seem to know a straight white chick. Oh, your mom's a straight white man?
He's a straight white man in my life. Caitlin's the only straight white woman I know, and she's trying to teach me all the ways.
But no, there's a movie called The Kids Are All Right. It's about these two
I've seen that.
They watched gay porn in that movie.
I did not. I don't remember that, but that's probably accurate. But that's a movie. Movies aren't real.
No, but I looked it up. It is.
You're being silly, man.
It's a real thing.
Show me a documentary.
The movie had a good line that I remember. There's like kids in it, right? And they're all right. And there's one point they run into like a dog on the street, and one of the kids is like, "Yo, let's piss on its head." I'm like, who has that? Just jumps to that idea.
Like who wrote that in the script and was like, I think that works. What?
Yeah, it was like a throwaway line, but it really stuck with me because of how ridiculous it was.
But wasn't like Juliette Moore? Wasn't she like into guys too, and she was banging a dude? So
she was banging like the gardener. That's what it's about.
Yeah, and then the wife got mad. Was like, I thought we were gay. What the hell is this shit? So that makes sense.
We were gay. No, but it is a real thing. I Googled it later. I'm not making this up.
I love it. It's like, I thought we were gay. Like, she's like, am I not gay anymore? What happens now?
I thought we were gay. Are we fucking dudes now? Nobody told me.
Do we both fuck the gardener? Is that how this works? Is that Wasn't Mark Ruffalo? It was Mark Ruffalo, dude. Well,
Was it Mark
I never
Ruffalo?
know anyone's name. Why do I know everyone's
I
name?
like how you specifically know everyone's name. Like, I never know anyone's name. And then you just name all these specific actors.
I never know anyone's name. I just got Julianne Moore and Mark Ruffalo. What the hell is that?
Is it Julianne Moore?
See, I told you I don't know names.
Mark Ruffalo's right.
Is that right?
I am sexist when it comes to actors. I feel like I know more actors' names than actresses' names.
Yeah, well, then the other lady in the movie, she looks like she reminds me of Melissa Etheridge, but I don't know her name.
Melissa Etheridge? What songs does she do?
I don't know. She's a lesbian singer, right?
That's what I'm saying. What songs does she do?
Fucking no, dude. Are you kidding me?
Does she do the like in the arms of? No, that's the other chick.
That's the one on the commercials. That's the one with the sad dogs and the starving. It's just not even starving people, just hymns. I don't fuck. That might be Melissa Etheridge. I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I don't know names. All I know is Mark Ruffalo. That's all I ever know. Big
You're a big Mark Ruffalo guy?
I'm a big Hulk guy.
Oh, Melissa Etheridge is just come to my window. Oh,
I know that one, yeah.
You know that one?
But she's not in that movie at all. She's just a general lesbian in my brain. When that must be Melissa Etheridge.
She's a general lesbian.
A general lesbian. I'm a horrible person. I'm gonna be the first person to get canceled without getting on stage.
Oh, Sarah McLachlan.
Oh yeah.
She does the sad dog commercial.
And she's not even a lesbian.
I don't know who's a lesbian anymore, to be honest.
I don't know anymore, but that was a good movie. That was like I've been like trying to get into like artsy things. I tried to watch every movie that was nominated for an Academy Award. That was one of them.
Did you see Green Book? That movie was not nominated for an award.
Didn't it win?
Love?
No, not Love. I just watched Love because you told me people get jerked off. I'll watch that.
I don't love all artsy shit. I feel like an idiot even saying it. I feel like I'm like, oh, I like artsy. I'm a fucking retard. But what are we saying? Which movie?
Oh, what? I don't. I ran out of movies that were nominated by Academy.
Oh, okay.
Nominated for Best Film, but available on Netflix or HBO.
Oh, did you see that movie where the lady fucks the fish?
I saw that. That was a good one.
It was good?
Dude, you know what? That was you're like, what the fuck? But you're like, dude, this is something completely different, man. This just isn't Iron Man 6. Like, this is like something, dude.
I don't know. I feel like I'd prefer Iron. I don't even like superhero movies, but a story about a lady fucking I guess that could be fun.
Dude, it's like you see this fish and you're like, it's like in a lab. It's like a fish man. Like, you're like, he's gonna break out. There's gonna be like a superhero thing. Like, no, this lady's just gonna fuck him. You're like, okay, let's do something. That's interesting. That's something different.
You should do like 30-second movie reviews. There's like this lab and this fish. You're like, this lady's gonna fuck him.
Dude, you know who used to do long ones? Was Tosh. On Tosh.0, they used to do like long, like fucking for the whole crowd.
Oh, yeah, that was the whole thing. Yeah, he would like spoil movies.
Yeah, so good. Oh my god, they would just show quick cuts in and out of it, and you'd be like, "This is fantastic. I wish I was in the room watching this. Sounds great." That'll be my new content. I'll watch a movie and review it in like under a minute and give my in-depth thoughts on it.
You're like, movie Love. Too much sex. I think I'm gay. What?
Movie was awesome. A lot of sex. About an hour in. Tired of the sex. Good story though. And I'm not gay. I didn't like the tranny part.
Dude, Tosh.0 is still on though, right?
I think so, man. Yeah, dude, it's a great show.
Comedy Central's two biggest shows are South Park and Tosh.0, and they're both the least woke shows. And they always have to keep rotating their woke shows, turning them over. I wonder why that content survives and the other stuff doesn't. I
don't know, man. You sound like a Trump voter. That's what you sound like.
I'm voting for Pence for president.
Dude, I'm writing Elizabeth Warren's name in no matter what.
I'll vote for any Native American.
I got Elizabeth Warren tattooed above my ass.
Fuck me here, Elizabeth Warren.
And then if you look around my asshole, it just says Andrew Yang. I actually like Yang, man. I just wanted a grand, though. That's why.
Universal basic income. INCUM.
That's actually very clever. Dude, Yang could have had like a whole like platform on like we should like I don't know, like put like Hispanics in jail, but I would have been like, dude, $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month. I don't hear anything else, dude. Put them in. I don't know what else. It could have been like, oh, Tyler has to go to jail. It would have been like, but I got $1,000 a month, right? It's gonna be a savings account when I get out of there.
Oh, that's right? Dude, I just wanted to do it for selfish reasons. I wanted the grand so I could like better produce videos and advertise my content. I'm like, if I could just have an extra grand every month, then I could pursue this comedy even better.
That's a stimulus thing too, where it's like there are people who like honestly need money to pay their rent, but I just want to buy like nice sneakers or something. I want to go crazy.
Guy?
No, I'm not, but I'll become one just because I have $1,200.
You can't even buy a good pair of Yeezys with that. I think Yeezys go for like $2,000.
Dude, yeah, I would. Dude, I'll buy stupid shit just to be like, I think I'm gonna get into that. Like, I watched that Sneakerhead documentary, and I found a sneaker. I went to a sneaker store to be like, let me check this shit out. And I was like, why am I in this store? Why they don't sell size 14? Am I crazy?
Dude, I went to one of these like New York like fucking culture fucking whatever clothing stores where there's like 12 shirts and like 3 pairs of shoes, and everything costs like $700+ each. And I was like, anyone buy anything in here? Or is this just kind of like exists to like look at?
It's kind of like the Tinder guy who like shoots out 900 messages being like, you want a bank, you want a bank, you want a bank? And someone says yes, and you're like, perfect. That's like I put a shirt for $700. One person buys it. I made all the profit I needed to make. So
yeah, there's a thing about being cool. Like all the stuff costs all the cheap stuff costs as much as the expensive shit. But if it's cool, you can charge it for like whatever.
Yeah, dude. I think I work in Back Bay, so I've gone in a few of those. There's actually one on my block that's like one of the ones that sells. Was it the
Supreme?
Canadian Goose?
Oh yeah.
What?
Goose.
What'd you say?
Supreme only in New York? No, Supreme's over the country. You know Supreme?
Yeah, I know Supreme. Yeah. No, what was it? I forgot this one was called, but it was like they sold Canada Goose and like crazy like $600-$700 sneakers. And
yeah,
they followed me. I walked in like, what is this new store? And like it was like brand new, and they literally followed me around the store, being like watching me.
They're like, you're poor.
So they're like, I'm white. You can relax. Do not follow me. I am good to go.
No, they don't want you wearing it. They're like, this guy will not fashion. Is not fashionable. You don't want him ruining our brand.
They're like, do you have a SoundCloud account? Get out of here. You're not rapping enough, dude. You can't handle this. I didn't belong in there either, but they're looking at me like, why? You shouldn't be in here. You obviously work on this block, and you walked in here by mistake. I buy Canada Goose.
I just learned about, these shirts, I forget what they're called, but they have like a little heart with a face on them. You know what I'm talking about?
Bear?
No, they're like $100 t-shirts, and they just have a heart with a face on it.
No.
I don't know. I guess it's in fashion.
Dude, you and me, we're pretty high fashion. I'm wearing a Boston Celtics hoodie, and you're wearing your skin.
Nothing.
So we know.
Dude, fast fashion is one of the biggest contributors to global warming. Because they have to keep making new clothes, and they're deforesting or whatever. You should only wear the same shit forever.
Did you get that on the same website as lesbians watching gay porn?
No, this is real though. I mean, like, obviously.
So the other one wasn't real. Is that what you admit?
The other thing is real too. Israel, Jews. All right. But if you keep making more product and people like don't wear clothes that long, you're using more resources, so it does contribute.
But then you clothe the people where Melissa Etheridge is, or
dogs, dogs and cats.
You're right. I'm completely off base. I'm completely wrong on that. I can't even save myself.
Dogs and cats need fancy shirts.
You know what I mean? Like the poor people, they're wearing like the Patriots.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they're not getting the high fashion shit. You know what I mean? They're not walking around wearing Canadian Goose jackets.
They wouldn't need them. You imagine being like Ethiopia wearing a Canadian goose jacket, sweating your balls off.
I guess they are there poor cold areas like the Eskimos, right?
Are they poor? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Think
What
of how
is
it's made of
poor? You
ice.
know, poor is an idea.
Dude, Vice has some crazy shows about like people who live in like Scandinavia or like in like weird parts of Russia. They don't see people for like 50 years. They just like live in like the ice pretty much. And those people
Damn.
would need a nice
Remember
good
when
Canadian goose.
like David Blaine like lived in the ice for like a week? You remember this magic trick?
So, dude, I was into magic for a minute. You know that.
Yeah.
You know what the trick
Or
is?
Chris Angel did it or someone, or they both did it probably.
No, it was Blaine. It was David Blaine. The trick is he has a stand-in so he can go out like half the day.
So that's the worst trick ever.
I know. That's why when you find out what a magic trick is, you find out the secret, you're like, I hate this whole thing. This is the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like when you find out, when you like find, that's why they don't tell the secret. Because if you know the secret, you're like, that's fucking stupid. Why would you do that?
I think sleight of hand magic's pretty good because it's like hard. There's artistry, but if the trick is you just leave and come back, then it's like, what is that?
Yeah, you know. What are you talking about, dude? That's stupid. No, he was good at sleight of hand too. But
Yeah.
yeah, some of his like he's the one that made that famous that stereotype for black people like losing.
I was about to say that.
Tricks.
Well, because
he's
he had
one
like
that
that, he had like the first big like quote. It was like on TV, but it was the most viral like street magic video. It was
Yeah, it
all
was
him
like
doing like magic with black people freaking out.
it was called street magic. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Dude, I got obsessed and I learned how to do all those tricks. By the end, I was like, so stupid. Like it's like you bite a quarter. And you're like, how did he do it? It's like he has a quarter that has like a elastic band that like comes out, so it looks like he bit it, but he lets it go and it comes back. And you're like, oh, fucking hate magic. It's so stupid.
Dude, you know the levitation trick where you like kind of you leave? It's just like the perception. I've never seen anyone do it well. Like,
well, here's the thing: you can do it like half-ass. Like if someone had never heard of the trick in their life, then they might be surprised. What they do on the show is they do that plus they do editing.
Yeah, if it's editing, then that's just you're just watching a superhero movie. You know what I mean? It's nothing.
That's what magic is. Magic's stupid. Some of the times that's the answer, and you're like, it's awful. It's not like what he'll do is he'll do the other trick, like the one you've seen that's like an illusion, like, and the people will be like, oh my god, but then they'll edit in him flying with strings, and it looks like they're looking at that, and you're like, holy shit. This is insane.
But the funny thing is, it's like editing 101. That's like freshman year editing. It's like you edit someone here, you have a reaction shot. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah. Well, that's what magic is sometimes. That's why it's so stupid. Like the idea is for them to think outside the box, something you wouldn't think of. We were like, we wouldn't edit it. That would be negating the idea. Like, let's edit it because they never would have thought of us to negate the idea altogether. It's so stupid. It's a fucking stupid scam.
I mean, comedy's a scam too. Once you figure out how the people who are best at it are the ones not scamming you. But that's like 3 guys.
Yeah, but if you go to pick a random comedy club in like northern West Virginia for like a weekend, you're like probably getting some road bullshit.
My buddy lives in West Virginia. He hated fucking Boston traffic. He wanted to just go live somewhere that was just like whatever.
Isn't West Virginia like mad racist?
Yeah, he's racist. No,
now West Virginia is supposed to be like mad super.
He's a Jew though.
Oh, he's not going to make it. Have you checked in on him?
Oh, not a little bit actually.
They probably buried him in one of the coal mines. He's done for it.
He has tattoos though, so they don't think he's Jewish.
Oh, then yeah, you can't even go to a Jewish graveyard.
You know when people always bring up religious shit, they're like, "Well, wait, you have like every person I've ever met that's religious or that is part of a religion isn't religious. I've never met a Christian that doesn't have sex before marriage. I've never you know what I mean?
Wait, I just figured out a pretty hacky premise that's got to have been used. Has someone done the joke about Jews in the Holocaust having tattoos on their wrists and they can't go into a Jewish graveyard? That's got to be done.
I think there's
right. That's kind of
yeah.
It's got to. Someone had to have done that.
Like all I know is there's definitely not 6 million tattoos. More like a couple. 100.
Yeah, I know, but it just immediately hit me. I was like, tattoo graveyard Jew. I think I got it.
Yeah.
I got the new bit.
Okay, wait. So the Nazis had to bury them because they weren't allowed in the Jewish cemeteries.
We did mass graves because we had to.
Yeah, we were like, here, Jews, take your bodies, but you have to have tattoos. We had to do it.
We tried. We sent him back to the rabbi. The rabbi was like, I'm not taking this body.
Dude.
There's a barcode on it. I'm not doing this.
I started posting my videos on a website that the media says is like alt-right.
Pornhub, I know.
No, not Pornhub isn't alt-right. Pornhub, I would argue, is alt-left. No, BitChute. And then I found some real racist shit, and it's so cringy. And it was like somebody like cut in like it was like a superhero shit with like he was like look at, he's like black people and Jews, and then like the Hulk, he's like white man, and he comes out and starts. I'm like, your fucking racism is so retarded. You know what I mean?
It's not even good.
It's not even good racism.
Like, well, that's like when I just thought of a tattoo Jew joke, I was like, this has been done. This is so stupid and racist, right? Whereas these people are like, I got it. Let's get the video camera, Tony. Got one.
Tony. Yeah, Italians are racist.
All Italians are named Tony, so that is accurate. Or is that one way? All Tonys are Italian?
You ever meet a Tony that wasn't Italian? Or a tiger?
But I'm going to have a kid. I'm not Italian. I'm going to have a kid named Tony. Just to
not even
make
Anthony,
splash.
Just Tony.
What if there's any Tony? It's like no not Anthony. Just my name's fucking Tony. That's what they named me.
There's a whole award show named after me. All right.
It's a bunch of queers. Oh, man. I've actually been getting more into musicals. Like Caitlin's been showing me some musicals. Not bad. I'm liking it.
Yeah. You ever see Company?
No. Is this another one with a bunch of people fuck?
No. It's my lady friend's favorite musical, and I haven't watched it.
Company.
Yeah.
Huh. I went to see a musical in New York, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. I saw Hades Town.
I remember that.
It's very good. I just saw Les Miserables the other night. We watched Phantom of the Opera. We watched Love and Jerked
Jerked off. And then I got tired of it.
God. Love is the musical.
I can't do musicals. I still can't get into it. I don't like how people just start singing. I'm just like, what is happening here? This is not.
It still doesn't make sense to me where they're like having a conversation and they're like, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
I'm going to go to the bathroom. It's always some mundane thing like that. I'm going to the bathroom.
Les Miserables.
In the toilet.
Les Miserables, a lot of that would be like, you cannot arrest me, I'm a free man. You know, just tell them.
Well, that has a little more meaning than going to the bathroom. That's like a political stance.
Well, no, the guy, like, I just traveled here from another place to come and arrest you, though. And the guy's like, but it's been so long, my crimes should not be paid for. And you're like, just talk to each other. What are you guys singing about? Relax. Hugh Jackman's losing his mind.
Damn, you're dropping actors' names like it's not.
What's up? I couldn't get the other one, though. The guy from Gladiator.
Oh, well, isn't Borat in that, too?
Borat was in that, man. He was really good.
Yeah.
That was a really fun movie.
Yeah.
Although Caitlin's a musical person, so she hated, what's his name? The guy from Gladiator.
Oh, Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. She said Russell Crowe was a terrible choice. He couldn't sing for shit. I was like,
not about talent and singing. It's about, I don't
being
know.
A gladiator.
Being a gladiator.
Once you're a gladiator, you can do anything.
That's true.
Dude, do you hate Gladiator too?
I don't remember. I don't think I like it. Yeah, I don't remember that so much.
Oh, that was a kick-ass movie, man. That was fucking awesome.
I haven't seen it in forever. So I don't take back. I take that back. I don't know. I don't remember.
The king or whatever was that crazy guy with the
What's
cleft
his
lip.
name?
It's always a what's his name? The cleft.
Wait, it's not. What's his
Joaquin
name?
Phoenix.
It's not Joker. Oh, it is Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah, dude, he was like the king, and he was kick ass. He was making out with his sister. He was a nutcase.
All I remember is there was a goof in that movie when I was looking at movie bloopers where he was talking about his wife having like dark hair, and then they cut to his wife and she's like blonde or something. Big goof.
Oh, it was like a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, one of those continuity people fucking up, man.
I mean, every
there was a
movie's
Diet Coke behind them.
The other thing is, though, I can't say I don't like musicals because I do like the South Park movie, and that was a musical.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? When I went to see it live, I was honestly like, they did a lot of work on this, and it was like a good, it was a show. It was like, this is like fun. This is like, they really, got to sit back and relax and enjoy watching
watching. Did anyone die
something.
while you were watching it?
3 people passed out. The guy to my left just.
You were watching it in Wuhan.
I was watching. Yeah, this was in Wuhan, 4 days ago. Oh man, so funny. My cat just came to the windows looking out like, what the fuck you doing out there, dude?
Damn. Cats don't know shit.
My cats know everything. They're so smart. You have no idea. My cat the other day, I was sitting with him, was completely quiet, and all of a sudden he told me, he said, lesbians watch gay porn. And I was like, what? I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, prove it. He's like, I can't type. I can't prove it on Google. I was like, I'll talk to Matt about it.
Listen, just Google it, dude. You know the truth.
I'll Google it after this.
For once.
I am so concerned there's someone behind me at some point.
Nah, nothing's been happening. I was thinking about doing a joke where something was happening, but nothing's happening.
Too cold. It's too cold out here. That's the problem. People are like, I'm not going. I have the house protecting me, but all the decks behind me are getting.
The house is protecting you.
I'm standing behind.
From the cold. Okay, I thought you meant from people there to murder you. A murderer will never go through a house.
My house points towards the water, so there's wind coming really hard, but I'm behind the house.
Oh, the wind's coming so hard.
Oh yeah. But I would worry that someone would pop up behind me and hear me being like, Melissa Etheridge, she's gay, right? I'm like, yeah.
Dude, did you hear about these giant hornets?
Yeah, they're killing bees.
Yeah. And they're going to be in North America? They already are.
What do they do? Do they hurt us?
Yeah, they kill 50 people a year in Japan.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so... Dude, it's over, man. Tornadoes are getting out of control. We got killer hornets. We can't go outside. It's.
Dude, I've been doing great, dude. Where are you gonna move? Oh, dude, you know what Ray told me? He wants to move to North Dakota.
That seems like. Yeah, that's that makes perfect sense for him. That's I think the hometown of rocking chairs. Rocking chairs.
Mount Rushmore?
Is that South Dakota?
Oh, maybe you want to move. No, South Dakota is where he wants to go.
Oh, he wants to go to Mount Rushmore. He would just sit out in front of a rocking chair and look up at that fucking mountain all day.
He's like, there's my guys.
Isn't Casey from South Dakota?
No, is he?
Do you know North Dakota?
I don't remember. Just go back to that episode where I talked to Casey, and he'll tell you. Maybe you're right.
I just know Casey. He's one of the Dakotas. I don't know which one.
Yeah. I haven't talked to him in a bit.
Yeah.
Casey's originally from New York.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but then he moved to one of the Dakota. Yeah.
Who does that?
I don't know.
I'm really tired of seeing people.
Because he grew up in Bushwick, I'm pretty sure is what I learned, and now he's back there.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. I believe Ray's gonna move though. That's nuts, man.
He says it, but he also is always saying things, so I don't know.
I was thinking about all these tornadoes and stuff the other night. I got way too high, and I was like, "That's so crazy, man! That tornadoes exist." And I wrote that down in my joke notebook, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing last night, Tyler?"
What? I don't even hear about what's happening with the tornadoes. They're killing people.
It's just more tornadoes. While this is happening, people are dying from tornadoes in the Midwest. It's the same shit. But it's like
shit. I heard that you should at least be 6 feet away from a tornado.
it's not, what? Very good. You're very topical. But to imagine like if tornadoes didn't exist and then one just happened, it would like blow your fucking mind. Like what the fuck is that?
We get tornado warnings in these parts, and I've never seen one.
I've never seen one either. I remember as a kid we got one tornado warning, and my dad was like, "We might have to go in the basement." I was like, "The scariest moment of my life." I was like, "Oh my god."
Dude, I remember when that happened. We had to put like all the like furniture from outside on the inside. Like we had to like make sure everything was like locked down, and we waited, and nothing happened.
They were like, well, because we never saw them because we didn't live in the Midwest, so it was like all you and me. All we ever had was what was that? I can never think of anything now. What the fuck's that movie where it goes from like black and white to color?
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. That's all you had was a Wizard of Oz. You were like, that's what it's like. Dude,
like
crazy. A cow's gonna fly by and there's a house and get spun up in the air with this.
For me, I never thought that that's what it was gonna be. I could tell fiction from reality, so I don't know.
Dude, I believed that. I was like, dude, we gotta go in the basement because the house is gonna be gone. It's just gonna go. That's insane. Man. That's crazy. It's just that's like a problem that just occurs. That like wind just goes in a circle and just takes out a town every now and again. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. We'll never win against nature as people.
Yeah, no. Killer hornets. That's fucking stupid.
The thing is, though, I mean, not to be one of these guys, but the media does sensationalize everything. Everything that's been crazy, like it hasn't taken us down. Like we're fine. Okay.
Oh yeah, except for this thing.
We're still fine. I'm fine. I'm about to go to the store after this. I'm going to go buy some C4 energy drink.
Jeez, you're hardcore, man. I'm not going outside for next.
You're outside right now.
I know, it's terrifying. I'm very scared.
The virus is coming from the sky. Watch out.
So bad on my deck upstairs. Like, oh my god.
There's a guy parachuting above you. He's entering in.
Oh man, it's crazy. Actually, I'm going outside in 2 days. I got to go into my office Wednesday, which is nice.
Oh really?
I get to go into the office to collect the mail, which is it's nice getting out of the house.
You get to go into the office, like you get to enter it.
They reimburse you for my gas and everything, so it's nice to like get out of the house and I get to go in the office and it's empty and I'm like take a nice.
What if in amongst the mail somebody put the virus?
Who has it? Like
they sneezed on it.
But you act like they got like papers of virus. So
it's like anthrax. You open it up and you're like, shit.
But they got the virus. They sneezed into the dehydrator and turned it to dust or something. What are you
just blow it on you like? Well, you know, like that freaking
dead.
That like whatever is it in South America? That thing that like amnesia dust that they blow on people and like make them go to the ATM. And shit? Yeah.
I watched a Vice on that. Some guy moved out all his like own furniture out of his house, put it in someone else's car. Like that's insane.
That's so
man, that's nuts. But with this, they blow it in your face and like you have a 1% chance of dying now. You're like, what?
It's not even 1. It's like 0.1%. And
if you're old,
the fatality rate, is much. Yeah.
It's like if you're old, man, you're gonna have a low chance. I mean, like a 1 to 2% chance now, man.
But there was that lady that like, I guess it's not killing as many women as men, but like she had the Spanish flu and survived it, and got COVID and survived it.
Wait, Spanish flu, wasn't that 1918?
Yeah, she was like 105 years old.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing. You can be.
Yeah, she survived both flus.
I was like, that doesn't sound right. Those numbers don't add up. I need my Excel spreadsheet to figure this one out.
Lady, 1918.
So what's that one? Into the Void?
What about it?
Enter the Void? Enter the Void?
Enter the Void, yeah. Give that one a look. Enter the.
I'll give that
there's an abortion scene in it. I know how much you like those.
You know me so well, dude. That's gonna be my review. Like the first abortion I was in, and by the third, I was like, "Oh, this is getting boring, man."
I can't even jerk off to this anymore.
Oh man, no, I like to watch stuff other people recommend that know what they're talking about because I don't know anything. I know nothing. So that's why I'm watching the Academy Award nominated films because I'm like somebody ranked these, and then my girlfriend who's a film student was like, "Those are horrible films. Why are you watching these movies?"
Yeah.
Like, I have
Most
no
of the
idea.
Academy Award shit is bullshit. Who
Yeah,
won Best Picture this year?
I don't know. The Green Book, I think. The Green.
Oh, that was last year, I thought.
I don't know then, dude.
Parasite. Oh, Parasite was great.
Oh, I watched that. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
About time someone fucking one that was good. I was trying to watch The Artist, but that was silent too.
Ooh, I don't know if I can watch that bullshit. That's like,
and
that's just a shit movie.
That's what she said too. She was like, "Why are you watching these horrible movies?" I'm like, "Because someone said they were good." I don't know.
That's like Hollywood jerking off on itself. We're gonna make a silent black and white movie about Hollywood.
Yeah. Well, it was funny when I started watching it. The first thing that popped up, it was like a Weinstein Company film. And I was like,
nice, gonna be a good one. He never misses.
It's gonna be a banger.
He survived COVID.
Did he? Oh, well, that's good. Let him suffer. Is Cosby died?
No, he's cool. He's still tweeting from jail.
He's tweeting from jail.
His Twitter account was like, I was lying in my cell, and all I could think of, man, I love my friend Sammy. And it was like Sammy Davis Jr.
What the fuck is that? What is that? That's insane.
Dude, OJ's on TikTok.
That's fine. He's out at least. I mean, he's a murderer, but at least he's free. Like, that's crazy. You get
I guess I gotta pay attention. My mind's always distracted. This is just a video of this dog lying on its back, just pissing to the side, but on its back. Like this fucking lazy ass dog.
That's live Cosby footage right there. All right, I'm freezing my ass up. I'm gonna go back inside and watch Enter the Void and jerk off.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, yeah, this is a good catch up.
It's like an hour, right? We've been doing this for like an hour.
Yeah, it's like 11:10.
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta go take my makeup off before I go to bed. Gotta go wash everything off. My god, my cat is meowing like a motherfucker. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's your girlfriend, dude. Your fiance.
You want to see my cat?
Yeah. My cat. Oh, kitty cat. What up, cat?
She's standing in the window like, what's happening out there?
All right.
Whatever.
Well, have fun.
Yeah, you too. Have a go and be safe. Don't go outside of the store after this.
I'm going. All right.
No. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right.
Militant affection. Militant affection.